Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sports Now with Darius Aiden. I am Darius Adams, and that is Aiden Munson. And thank you for joining us here today for our AFC Championship game preview. Aiden, the divisional round for both the AFC and the NFC was entertaining. It was exciting, and now the matchup is set. Patrick Mahomes going up against Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Aiden, as we know, we just saw Patrick Mahomes go into Buffalo and completely break every single Bills fan's heart. And we saw Lamar Jackson and that Ravens team completely blitz that Houston Texans team 34-10 in the division round. So Aiden, this is one of the best matchups of the year. We have an elite Ravens offense going up against an improved Chiefs defense. So Aiden, who do you have in this matchup? And give me your score prediction for this one.
I don't think this is going to come to surprise of any, but I'm picking the Baltimore Ravens in this game. My score prediction is 38-34 in the Ravens' favor, and I believe that the Baltimore Ravens overall are a more complete team than
Complete team.
the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they have a better defense. I think that was proven, and I think that their offense, although it's not maybe it's not clicking on the same levels as the Kansas City Chiefs has clicked in recent, but over the entire span of the season, this Ravens offense has been firing on all cylinders, and I think that that'll be proven in this game, right? I think that Lamar Jackson will show us that he is the MVP of this league for a reason. I think this is the game that Lamar Jackson can finally show the naysayers and the haters and those doubters who he really is and what he really can do. And that's how I feel about this game.
Aiden Munson, give me the Kansas City Chiefs going to M&T Bank Stadium and going to the Super Bowl and winning this game 31-28. Now, let me say this. The Ravens team is probably the best in the league. Got an elite defense, probably got the MVP of the league, an improved offense, and they're doing this without Mark Andrews. I'll give you that. But let me say this. This is the Chiefs' sixth consecutive time playing in the AFC Championship game. Every single season that Patrick Mahomes has been a starter for this team, they've gone to the AFC Championship game. And this is Lamar's and the Ravens' first time playing in this game this year. And I do believe experience will play a factor. And there was a storyline, there was a narrative saying that Patrick Mahomes could not go on the road and win a playoff game. And in his first time doing that, he completely made Bills fans cry. He did that. Now, Aiden, we talked about offense, man, in these past couple episodes we did in the wild card round, especially talking about the Rams specifically. And we talked about how a playoff and Super Bowl contending team can click at the exact right time. And we saw that Chiefs offense really did not look great in that wild card game versus Miami. But we just saw this same offense with all these narratives for the season, with all the drops, with Kadarius Toney and Marquez Valdez-Scantling and everything like that. We saw that same offense go into Buffalo. Go see Bills Mafia. Go in there and completely light up the scoreboard with ease. With ease. Every single drive in the second half, they went down and executed. When they needed a touchdown, Patrick Mahomes went down and made magic happen. Travis Kelce, he showed up and showed down when he needed to. I believe he got his first reception touchdown for the first time since like week 11. And I think that was, I think that was against Philadelphia, I believe. Since week 11. Their players show up when it matters the most. And this is Patrick Mahomes' game. This is Patrick Mahomes' moment. And I do believe with all the negativity that surrounded the Chiefs this season, it is their time to go back and defend their crown and get another Super Bowl once again and be the first back-to-back Super Bowl champions like in forever. Go ahead, Aiden.
I want to highlight the fact that this Chiefs offense lit up the scoreboard against a Bills defense that was missing one of the best corners in the league in Tre'Davious White and was missing their starting.
Don't give me that. He don't give me that. I love Tre'Davious White, but come on now. He always injured. He's always injured. I'll give you that. Tre'Davious White was out. Matt Milano been out. pretty much for majority of the season. But don't discredit this team now. Do not discredit what this
Bro,
Chiefs offense did.
the dude that was at safety, literally died last year and came back to life.
Damn. 8.
And was on that field guarding dudes. Now that's not I'm not doubting his abilities, right? I applaud him for what he's done and I respect him ultimately. But come on now, this Bills defense wasn't as strong as in previous years.
Well, 8.
Right?
That Dolphins
Josh Allen himself was having a down year this year. He played amazing in this game though. And let it be known that this was a closer game than those like to admit, right? If the Bills had not made certain key mistakes, this game could have gone in a complete different trajectory. I'll let you finish.
That Dolphins defense was depleted. Jalen Phillips was out. Bradley Chubb was out. He was going up against Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard and a couple other dudes. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And they could not score versus Miami. They weren't as explosive as they were today.
You just named the top 3 corner in the league, and Xavier Howard. And okay, all right. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand where you're coming from. I understand your argument, right? I also understand that you said that this is Patrick Mahomes' game, and while I do admit that Patrick Mahomes owns a spot in the AFC Championship game and has owned a spot in the AFC Championship game for the last 6 years, he has also lost the AFC Championship game in the past 6 years.
Yes.
He has also been shown out by other elite quarterbacks. A couple years ago, it was Joe Burrow, Joe Shiesty, the man. A couple years before that, it was Tom Brady, the GOAT.
Okay, yeah, the greatest quarterback of all time. Yes, Tom Brady.
Yes. And now he is facing Lamar Jackson, right? Most dynamic quarterback in the league, the MVP, the one, right? And I think that this is going to be another one of those times where Patrick Mahomes is I don't think he's going to get outplayed, right? He might. There's a strong chance because he might. But I think that the lack of offensive ability of the Chiefs is going to hold him back ultimately. And the fact that his offense isn't as strong as it was in previous years is going to hold him back from outperforming and winning this game. I think that Patrick Mahomes can make amazing plays and do amazing things with less, and he's proven that he can do things with less. But I think Lamar Jackson is playing too great and has too many weapons to lose this game. Mark Andrews probably coming back. Yeah. Zay Flowers, absolute monster, right? And Lamar Jackson getting it done in the air and with his legs, right? Can't be topped. That is why I have the Ravens winning this game.
And this Chiefs defense is improved. This is the best defense Patrick Mahomes has ever played with throughout his tenure as the Chiefs quarterback. And I do believe that this Ravens offense will put up points on the board. I'll give you that. They will put up some points. Lamar Jackson will have a great game. So will Zay Flowers as well. But I do believe that this Chiefs defense will do enough to give Patrick Mahomes a chance and opportunity to do whatever he needs to do in order to win this game. We saw Josh Allen had an incredible game. Probably the best game he had all season. And yet, they still lost. And that's with the plenty of opportunities they had. They had plenty of opportunities to go down and score and win the game, but the Chiefs defense got stops when they needed to, and the Chiefs offense scored when necessary. And we all know this in the playoffs. You can't settle for field goals in the red zone. You got to go down there and get 7. And even with that little fumble and touchback, whatever the case may be, that defense still got the job done. And they won that game. And we have to give credit where credit is due. Throughout the entirety of this season, all the scrutiny was going on this Chiefs offense. It was. And we were praising this Chiefs defense for getting the job done and getting wins. Even considering all the just unnecessary stuff going on with Kadarius Toney and Marcus Valdez-Scantling and just this whole depleted offense at one point in time. But at the end of the day, this is Patrick Mahomes we're talking about. And I got a feeling this man is the best quarterback in the game, and has been this way for years. And I got a feeling that's just their time. The storyline is just too good to be true. Just too good to be true. And I say this: I do envision Lamar Jackson getting Baltimore a Super Bowl eventually, but it's not going to be this year. It's not. I got Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs winning this game. Travis Kelce stepped up when he needed to. Rice had a pretty good game. Pacheco was going off today. Very aggressive runner. That's one of my favorite players right there. I say Pacheco as well. Kadarius Toney was out. You know what I'm saying? Marquez Valdez King
He wasn't doing much anything when he was in the game anyway.
Yeah, Marquez Valdez King was finally catching balls. So come on now. And there were a lot of Chiefs defensive guys that went out, and we don't know their availability for this next game. But at the end of the day, I got the Kansas City Chiefs defeating the Baltimore Ravens 31-28 and going to the Super Bowl once again. Storyline's too good to be true, man.
Okay. Hey, and I feel how I feel. And I feel like it's one of them years, man, where Patrick Mahomes is unfortunately going down, man. But we finna see.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining us here on For Sports Time. There's Aiden. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and also make sure that bell for post notifications for every video and update from our channel. Until then, guys, this has been Sports Now. I'm Darius, that's Aiden, and we will see you on the next episode for our NFC Championship preview. Until then, guys, peace.